Hello, and welcome to Healing with Alita. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And please enjoy today's message.
Hello, and thank you for joining me today. Today I wanted to talk about when we truly reach that point in our lives where we really want to use all of our talents, all of our God-given gifts, all of our anointings, everything about ourselves to truly worship God and be living temple and to be a living temple for His habitation. It is at that point in our lives when we truly think only of Him, saying, Father, your will be done. Here are my hands, here are my feet, here are my eyes, here's my mind, my soul, my spirit, everything that you have given me, Father, I give back to you and say, here I am, as a living, breathing temple for your habitation to do your will. And then happen to have His way in your life and begin to get on the path that He has designed for you, specifically and uniquely designed for you. And then we wait for the manifestation of His will in our lives. Sometimes the path will be easy, sometimes it will be rough, but one of the best things or the most salient issues that we can know about this path is that He is with us and that He will not forsake us and He will not leave us. I can remember a time after literally having come out of spinal surgery and waking up and being a little disconcerted, like, where am I? And being afraid and immediately thinking that I needed to get off of the table in the recovery room, and I was trying to get up, and the nurse or physician there was saying, you can't get up, you just had surgery. And I said, no, I'm doing that later, tomorrow, or whenever I have to get up. I have to go pick up my daughter from school. And the nurse finally said, no, please do not try to move off the table. And I remember being a little confused and seeing a lot of green around me. And then I told him I was cold. And he said, just wait a moment. If you promise me you won't get off the table, I'll get you a nice warm blanket. The next thing I know, I wake up, I'm in another room, and I hear the machine beeping, the sound of my heartbeat. And I said, Father, are you here? He said, yes, I'm here. I said, please, please, no more pain, no more pain. He said, no more pain, only strong sensation. Now rest. That was the beginning of a 9-month journey of healing, but a journey that was phenomenal, because prior to this occurring, this back injury, I had said to God, you've given me all the desires of my heart, and I thank you so much, but I need you more. I need you to become more real in my life. Even though He was already real, even more. I need you more and more and more. Pour into me. And I need to slow down a little bit. And I need to be able to spend time with you. And as a result, it happened. But it was 9 months of healing. And during that time, He took me on phenomenal journeys. I remember one night being in significant pain. I don't know if I can call it pain, just incredible sensations, just these nerve sensations as a result of the back injury. And my sister had come to stay with me to help me. And I was walking across the floor to go to the bathroom, and she had stayed in the room with me. And she said, pain always gets worse at night, or this sensations always get stronger at night. And as I'm walking with my walker, I asked him, I said, Father, why do sensations become stronger at night? And he said, you know why. And I wait and kind of listen for me to understand the answer. And it was because of the nighttime, the 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the morning, or the strongest time of demonic activity. And it is when we, the saints, should be on the wall watching and praying. He would instruct me. He would talk to me during this time. He would show me things that were coming and things that were going to happen to others and give me the ability to warn them and to tell them. I remember one particular night, I was awake, but it seemed as if I was taken up into the atmosphere. And when I looked down, I was hovering over a home. And I could not have known this home from an aerial view because I had only seen it once. It was on the other side of the country, and I'd seen it by walking through the front door. And I knew that I needed to pray over this home. And as I prayed, he began to reveal to me who the person was. And then a very strong prayer language came forth. And I don't know how long I hovered, but then I realized I was shortly again back in my bed. And I waited because of the time difference to telephone the person and to ask them what was going on with you, last night. And I was told that they were in bed and felt as if they were dying and that they couldn't move, they couldn't get up, and they couldn't breathe. And I realized that it was the Lord that had sent me to help and to intervene on behalf of that person. There are so many ways that the Lord sends us to help others who are in trouble. And I guess the most salient message today would be allow him to use you. Give up your will completely for his and allow him to direct your path and enjoy the journey as he matures you and changes you into this living sanctuary for his use. May the peace that surpasses all understanding guard your hearts and mind. Until next time, shalom.